Hi everyone, Rhett here with the reserves match report for our round 10 hit out against Old Haileybury. This week, lucky enough to be at Scotch College with the early kickoff, a game in which a number of the boys were looking forward to getting back to playing on a ground that they would have played a lot of their school footy at. Old Haileybury were sitting bottom of the ladder. However, we went into the game only with one on the bench. So second week in a row whereby the numbers have not quite been, obviously at full capacity. So not taking them lightly in any way, shape or form. The first quarter was a bit of an arm wrestle. They started better than us. There's no doubt about that. We took a little while to settle. Went in at quarter time, 7 points down. The second quarter, we really started to hit our straps, build a lot of momentum. I think we got 5 goals on the board with no answer. However, they kicked 2 goals late and managed to cut the deficit back to 13 points at half time. The third quarter, they actually had all the momentum, probably for the 2/3 of that third quarter, and they actually did draw level. So scores were level. We were then able to kick 2 goals pretty quickly and then get another one on the siren. So they got another one in between that. We were sitting, I think, with about a 13-point lead at 3/4 time. They got within 2 goals again, so they wouldn't go away in that last quarter, but we just managed to, weather the storm and ended up going out 20-point victors. So overall, it was a pretty pleasing result. Our better players, I thought Hamish Wild was probably our best player. It was a very even contribution across the board. I did say to the boys, it was very challenging to do the best 6 players, but I did feel Hammer was probably our best player each time we put him on the ball. He seemed to really nullify all their attacks and I think was the biggest influence on the result. Howie Japp was fantastic for us. I think it was his best game for the year, playing forward to centre, went up to the wing, just got his hands on a lot of the footy. Sammy Woods was fantastic as well. He actually played the game out and then ended up in hospital overnight. So this is the recording this the morning after he's just been released from hospital. So amazing for him to play out the game and then go into hospital afterwards. But he was in our top 3 players. I thought he was a very, very good midfielder for us and extracted a lot of the momentum. Preston Johnson, he continues to have a fantastic season for us down back, gave us plenty of drive. Henry Kemp's also managing to hit his straps up forward. He's really finding the ball and getting into some dangerous shots and getting some really, important goals for us at important times. And James Wiseman, the wizard, he came up from the 3s and was fantastic. He sat on a wing and was able to give us plenty of drive as well. So wouldn't mind seeing him again towards the end of the year, filling in if needed. So look, the last couple of weeks, we've played the 2 bottom teams and got wins. But I think given the fact that one of those games we didn't have any on the bench and the following week we had just 1 on the bench, it's definitely something that I'm reasonably pleased with. We just need to bank these wins. We've got another big week next week against Collegians, important game. I know we've got another number of boys away, so it's going to be another week whereby we're just going to have to really knuckle down and just try and drive the result and then go into the double bye and see how we go with building momentum in the back half of the year. Thank you.